Welcome to a video. Right now it is currently 2:42 a.m. in the morning on December October 29th, Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope y'all will have a great day. Man, I am tired. I did not have a productive day. Actually, I was very lazy today, and man, I couldn't figure out why. So I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna go with the flow. I did make a list, so let me share it. Gonna talk about grit, how I need to discipline. Gonna talk about how I should take traveling more seriously. When I say traveling, I'm not really mean traveling, but I'll elaborate more on that. And then unfortunately I have to talk about the phone. Man, anyways, let's get started. So yeah, I gotta discipline myself more because I found myself lacking so much energy. I mean, sleep was better. I slept at 3:30, which is way better than 4:30 to 5 a.m. in the morning, which is great. I got up at 8:20. But the bad part was once I got everything done, I think about 9:20 or 9:30, I decided to take a nap. And when I did, I got up like around, I think 11 or 11:30. So that was pretty bad. So I could tell my body's still trying to catch up from the fragmented sleep. And I gotta fix that. And the reason why I also wrote giving in and giving up easily, because of course feeling tired, and then there's a lack of desire. I'm not sure what's going on because I don't think it's the low T. I could be wrong because I've been working out every night, working out to get a sweat. I've been eating a variety of vegetables, so I'm switching it up to get different nutrients in. So I'm trying to keep myself up to date with health and just with my mind. But wow, I don't know what's going on with my mind because I think I know what it is. It's probably depression. I think I'm getting hit with depression because I just don't want to do anything. Of course, I force myself to go work. Of course, I force myself to do things, but once I get back, because work is essential because I need the money. However, the kingdom work, this is the work for the Father of Heaven, the one that can make me a tree planted by the river bearing good fruits. I have no energy to do it. It just, once I get home, I just want to sleep, just rest and just chill. But in scripture it says a little nap here, a little folding of the hand there, a little rest here, and boom, what's that? Poverty strikes. So I know that I have to grit, even though I'm feeling tired, even though I feel like I don't want to do it. I have to force myself to do it. I have to force myself to do it. So tomorrow, or I should say today, once I get up, I'm gonna stay up and then just stay up, get what I need to do done. I have to review my channels because I wrote a list of what I need to do for each channel, which is good. It's a start, but putting stuff on the computer is so different because if I had it on paper, it's much easier. But unfortunately, the tablet and the computer, for the tablet, I can't use Microsoft Excel or Word because it requires a subscription, and I have everything written up on Excel and on Word. So so I have to use the laptop, but I won't use the laptop because it's in my camera bag, and like as I said, my camera bag is filled to the brim, meaning if I pull this thing out, it's like Tetris, pulling things out and then Tetris putting it back in, just because it's so cram packed. So everything has to be put in the right spot to fit. And man, I need a bag, but right now I'm trying to avoid spending money. I think I might have to, just to make things easier and for me to be more productive, maybe. So yeah, that's why I wrote down, gotta grit. I gotta force myself. I have to, because if I don't, poverty's gonna strike. So we got that out of the way. What? Yeah, gotta grit. Gotta grit. Smiley face of that. Oh, the reason why I put halftime is because Wednesday is half of the week. It's like playing like basketball, how there's a halftime, so I call it halftime for a half week. Just put a little fun out there. Because like, for example, Monday I call it fun day. Saturday I call it rest day. So Wednesday will be halftime day. So what's next? All right. Oh yeah, I want to talk about what I mean by travel camping. Because gotta think positive, right? If we think positive, we'll have positive outcome. I don't want to say stealth camping. I don't want to say car camping. I'll just say travel camping, because I don't plan to live in the car for a lengthy period of time. I'm hoping I can get some sort of financial income so I have my own place and do my own thing, because yeah, car life is cool and all, but if it's for traveling, for actually traveling by choice, that's great. But traveling not by choice, man, it's very stressful. I'm not sure if I saw, oh yeah, it was on TikTok. This woman, she parked in LA, and unfortunately I know the area that she parked in, and it was in downtown LA, and her car got messed up. It got dented in, tire slashed, and then she was crying out to TikTok. She's like, TikTok, look who done this to my car, do your thing. Because when they say that, usually there'll be other people who watch TikTok could investigate it and then say who it is. But this one, they don't know who it is, because it could be anybody. But what I saw interesting is when I was reading the comment, there's this thing called homeless fatigue, where normal people just can't stand them anymore. And remember how I mentioned on my previous videos how I talked about the bums ruin it for the homeless people? The bums are the inconsiderate people. They could be living in their car, living on the street, whatever it is, but they just make life harder for people who are actually trying to gather themselves together. See, that's not even ruin for people that are struggling, that are not even living on the streets, and they're just damaging the car like that. So that's terrible. So yeah, I mean, yeah, anyways, so when you see me say travel camping, pretty much I'm talking about the car life thing, just doing the stealth camping. So I'm trying to keep it positive, because in my mind, this can't be permanent. This can't be for a long length of time. I gotta figure something out. And the reason why I put more seriously is because, man, I haven't really worked on it. I gotta prep the essentials. What are the essentials? And this is for new people who are interested in car camping, or if you have to do it by choice, you gotta get your stuff ready. Meaning, you gotta get an address. You gotta make sure your driver's license up to date. You gotta make sure you have your passport ready in case of anything happens. So any documentations you have it ready with you. Make sure all your paperwork's ready, like the registration, all that, the tags are good, insurance, all that good stuff. So just go through it, make sure it's good to go, because things might be tough when you never know. Just rather have it ready so your mind will have space to handle other things in case if it comes up. Next is, I wrote down convenience. And what is this? Because when we do the car life, we have to make things easy as possible. That's why I wrote down the POMA: prioritize, organize, minimalize, take action. And what I mean by convenience is, of course, when we got all those things done, like for example, making food or making coffee, it should be easy. We don't have to. It shouldn't be hard. We shouldn't have to think about it. That's why I got the air fryer. It's coming tomorrow, I think. I hope it is. I don't know. I think it might be a day after or tomorrow. If it's tomorrow, great. But I'll check the email on that. Because the air fryer, all I need to do is when I go to Costco and buy the tilapia, I think I'm just going to buy the frozen one. Just thaw it out, and then I could just throw it in the air fryer. Could also buy the frozen vegetables, thaw that out, and then boom, have myself a meal. And while it's air frying, I could also cook the rice, and everything should be done. And yeah, that's what I mean by convenience. Also, to have other stuff ready, I think about probably. Man, I need to figure out how to make more space into my car. Anyways, I want to talk more about that. And that's where this comes in. KE, what does KE mean? That's the Father of Heaven's work that I have to do. The preceding command that he has said me to do is, for this channel, share my journey. I also have other channels which I need to work on, but have not worked on. One for the fatherless, the other one's for the heavenly service announcement. Of course, I have also other channels, the review channel, the gaming channel, the moon channel. I haven't really worked on any of those, so I gotta get that started. Anyways, for the kingdom work, the KE, just in case if someone wants to know the acronym, it means kingdom entrepreneur, kingdompreneur, I guess. And I think when I do the car stuff, any car stuff, I think I should video it just to share with others, whoever is going through a tough time, so they may know what to do, because I've done it for 6 years, and let me tell you, there's a lot of learning, because I got unnecessary stuff that I thought I need but didn't need, and there was stuff that I did need but thought I didn't need. So it was a learning, there's a learning curve, because when you watch the other people online, because I think there's most of them that they just do it for fun, they do it by choice, so in a way it doesn't really work for those that have to do it not by choice. So I guess that's why I think I should video it and share it, the reasoning. But I'm thinking no one's going to watch it anyways. But honestly, it doesn't matter what I think. It matters if I obey the Father of Heaven, because he commanded me to share the journey. I need to share the journey. Alright, so hopefully we'll end this quick. 13 minutes in. Boom. Alright, so the phone, man. Another sad face. Man. So what happened? What happened? Well, this is my Samsung S20 Ultra, and wow, it froze, it blacked out, it started to glitch, and in my warped mind, I'm thinking it's okay, it's still usable when it's doing that. And I need to take it seriously, because who knows, it might break, meaning I could lose all my information. So I need to take it seriously. I'm not really taking it seriously. My Note 10 works like a champ. In my previous video, how I talked about the Samsung, where if we use it too much, like on video editing, doing things that are meant for computers or laptops on the thing, it could ruin the phones. Yeah, but I do want to say that if you use it normally, these things are built like tanks. I mean, these things will last as long as you don't use it the way I use it, like heavy editing that are meant for laptops or computer. These things will last a long time. But for me, I went too far with it, and plus, not on top of that, I also do heavy gaming on it. So that also takes a toll on the phones. So yeah, but I've learned my lesson, and I think the next phone I get, it will last much longer, because I'm not going to use it for video editing and the gaming. I have the tablet to do that. So that's pretty cool. Plus the tablet, I mean, the gaming is not intense. I don't play heavy. I just use like a little gaming emulator, so it's not that bad. But it's bad if it's doing too many things. So yeah, I think I need to go and get the phone, even though I really don't want to get the phone. And the interesting thing was, I think I was talking to myself, where the spirit, which is the mind, and the heart, which is the soul, they were talking to each other again, which I thought was interesting. And I can't right now, I can't figure out which one is which, because I am just so out of it. But either the heart or the mind said, hey, I bet you're willing to get that Sennheiser microphone with the receiver. And I was like, if you saw a sale, you'll get it right away, wouldn't you? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I would, because I really want one. And then, I'm not sure. We'll just say it's the mind. No, it has to be the heart, because the heart's the one that desires things. So the heart was like, yeah, I really want to get it. And then the mind asked, well, I bet if you see a sale on it, you'll hop and get it. And the heart was like, yeah, I would. How much is the microphone? It's about $1,200. I mean, if it was on sale, maybe it'd be off like 100, 200. So it'll still be a G plus, meaning 1,000 plus. And the phone is like, it's a used phone, okay? And the phone is like, I think around $700 to $800. And yeah, I mean, when it comes to the phone, it's like, man, I don't really care about the phone. Unfortunately, I didn't. Yeah, what's more important, the phone or the microphone, right? To me, I prefer the microphone. It's just cool to have. So instead of using my little VideoMicro Pro, I can't use the DJI mic because that doesn't work on the laptop. It has no transmitter. So yeah, if I get that, I could not only use it for my laptop, I could use it for my cameras. But do I need it? No, because all my cameras, they work with the DJI mic too. This little guy right here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that DJI can make this thing work with not only the tablets, but all the other cameras I have. Even the Insta360 could work with this thing. So that's pretty cool. That is really cool. Makes it really convenient. But unfortunately, the laptop, it needs a receiver. And yeah, I probably drag out another couple days before I get the phone, even though I know I should get it right away. I really don't want to get it. I really do not want to get it, but this thing's been acting up. I don't know why it's acting up. I mean, a couple days ago it was okay. I mean, it glitched once, but that was it. But now it's like the frequency is much higher, and I'm not even doing much on it. I'm just scrolling on the internet, not heavy scrolling, just on for, I don't know, maybe like an hour or two, not too much, like throughout the day. So it's not a lot. The one I'm on a lot is the Note 10, and this thing is a tank. So this thing is no problem, but the other one, oh shoot, it's almost 20 minutes. Okay. So yeah, that's all I want to share. Sorry for the babble. I didn't really have much planned. So we got that all out of the way. What's next? Man. Wow. Not sure. One thing I need to do is I need to get that address thing settled. So I need to figure that thing out. after the address, I need to check my driver's license. I need to check the passport to make sure everything's okay, because for those that are not in the States or in different states, there's this thing where when we travel to other states, we're going to need to have a passport if we travel out of state. Because for those that did not get the real ID, I have no idea what the real ID is. I've been looking online and I see no point of it. It just, I don't know. Because isn't our driver license a real ID? But I don't understand why we have to get another ID, and this ID will permit people to travel in the States. And if you don't have the real ID, then you need to have a passport. So I'm just gonna stick with the passport. I have no understanding what the real ID. I mean, to do that for convenience. So I have no idea. Is there something more to that? I don't know. So yeah, I gotta figure that out. That's all I have for now. I don't want to stretch out too long, which I have already. It's already 22 minutes. I do want to say thank you to everyone who watched the video all the way through. If you enjoy the content, or if you're new and enjoy the content, or just want to join along the journey, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. Any interaction will help out the channel. It'll help out to let YouTube land know that, hey, this is a content creator worth pushing out his videos. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I am grateful and it's very encouraging. And yeah, what am I going to do? I think I want to try to film something. I mean, because I have the CCP with me and I keep looking at him and saying, hey, I'm going to use him to film. I mean, I would use OF, but OF, he doesn't have a mic. I mean, he's in the case, and if I use him, the sound quality won't be there because he's in the water case, and I don't want to take him out because if I drop it, there's no support because he's an old fart. There's no support for him if something happens. No warranty, no nothing. So yeah, I mean, gotta try to film something. So that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next, the Most High willing, hallelujah, and Sinji Dua, and y'all have a great halftime Wednesday.